morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to凱達格蘭 Forum 2021 Asia-Pacific Security Dialogue, hosted by the Prospect Foundation and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I want to first welcome all of you home and abroad to join this very special edition of凱達格蘭 Forum 2021, which offers 4 panels of security topics from the challenges to liberal order in the Indo-Pacific, the Quad, countering gray zone coercion in the East and South China Sea, and also building trusted supply chains. There are a total of 1 keynote speech and 4 panel discussions, inviting top academics, officials, and experts across the globe to share their insights and viewpoints. Lineup of speakers from the countries include the US, France, Australia, India, Japan, South Korea, Singapore, Vietnam, and the Philippines. It's our great honor to have all these security experts to join us. We hope to work together to promote Asian countries' security and also eventually enhance the well-being of mankind. And today's forum is considered as one of the action plans. On the other hand, if you have any questions during the forum, please feel free to leave your messages at the WebEx system. The experts will be glad to respond. In the beginning, let us welcome Chairman of the Prospect Foundation, Chen Tangshan, to deliver his opening statement.
Her Excellency President Tsai, Honorable Foreign Minister Wu, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the凱達格蘭 Forum 2021 Asia-Pacific Security Dialogue. On behalf of the Prospect Foundation, I thank you all for joining us today for this significant event. Amid the disruptive effects of China's sharp power activities, aggressive military behavior in the East and South China Sea, and a persisting COVID-19 pandemic, we come together here today to discuss the challenges and the prospects for the Indo-Pacific in 2021 and beyond. The list of challenges we face today is a formidable one. In the Taiwan Strait, a more assertive and impatient Beijing has embarked on a course of action to challenge the status quo using military, economic, and diplomatic tools that threaten the stability. Beyond Taiwan, China's gray zone operations, cognitive warfare, and economic coercion have turned the Indo-Pacific region a geopolitical battlefield and zone of struggle between authoritarianism and democracy. This is a direct and persistent challenge to the liberal international order upheld by the United States and its democratic allies, including Taiwan, of course. That for decades has benefited this region. That is the reason why this year's panels focus particularly on strategic and maritime challenges. Against this shifting strategic landscape, countries in the Indo-Pacific are confronted not only to security, but also profound development challenges. Success calls for like-minded democracies to work together on a wide range of fronts, including building up sufficient deterrence and response capabilities against military threats and gray zone coercion, deepening defense cooperation across all domains, and forging a trustworthy and resilient global supply chain, especially in the post-COVID-19 era. So it is very important that we bring intelligent minds together to shed light on those complicated geostrategic shifts and challenges. This includes the potential repercussions of the Taiwan Strait contingency on the Indo-Pacific liberal order, cooperation among Quad and Quad Plus members on maritime affairs in the region, responses to gray zone coercion in the East and South China Sea, as well as assessing the post-COVID-19 economic outbreak. All those point to area where further cooperation is not only possible, but necessary. I have no doubt that there is still a lot we can do and must do together to secure a more peaceful, prosperous, and equal environment for the region and the world. So it is truly our great privilege to have all these highly esteemed speakers and participants with us here physically or virtually assembled today here. Your participation guarantees the success of this event, and I'm looking forward to your wisdom and input during this discussion. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I would like to thank you for joining 2021 凱達格蘭 Forum and wish today's conference every success. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for the opening statement, Chairman Chen. And at this special moment, it's our great privilege and distinct honor to have Her Excellency, Madam President Tsai Ing-wen, to address the opening ceremony. Now, please join me in welcoming Her Excellency, Madam President Tsai Ing-wen.
Dr. Mark Tang San Chen, Chairman of the Prospect Foundation, Ms. Kelly Craft, United States former Ambassador to the United Nations, Minister Joseph Wu of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Lai Yi-zhong, President of the Prospect Foundation, distinguished guests and participants joining us online from around the world, good morning. First, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to you all for participating in this year's凱達格蘭 Forum. And thank you very much, Ambassador Craft, for staying up late to be with us live. This year, we are meeting virtually once again as countries around the world work continuously to prevent the spread of Delta variant of the coronavirus. And even though our effort to combat the pandemic remains, there are still issues important to the region and the world that required our attention and joint efforts to resolve. Issues such as how to deal with the challenges to the Indo-Pacific's liberal order, how to respond to gray zone coercion in the East and South China Seas, and the reconfiguration of globalization and building trusted supply chains. This year's凱達格蘭 Forum will facilitate discussions on those essential issues as we move towards a post-pandemic future. The Indo-Pacific is the world's fastest growing region. It offers myriads of opportunities in areas like trade, research, manufacturing, and education. The stability of this region offers reassurance to the development of global economy and international security. And it has a pivotal role to play in defining the course of the 21st century. The Indo-Pacific's emergence is also accompanied by newly developed tensions and systemic contradictions. The rise of a more assertive authoritarianism is the drive of such friction and poses the most serious challenge. Emerging from the COVID-19 pandemic, authoritarian regimes are now more convinced that their alternative model of governance is better adapted than the liberal democratic order. Despite the worrisome trend, Taiwan continues to strive to be part of the solution for an international community that is still trying to find its post-pandemic footing, while tackling hurdles such as climate change, emerging diseases, non-proliferation, terrorism, and a secure supply chain. With the revival of Quad and the EU's proposed Euro-Asia connectivity strategy, which advocates for a sustainable, comprehensive, and rule-based approach to connectivity, Taiwan is well positioned to serve as an indispensable partner on democratic renewal and in sectors such as biotechnology, renewable energy, and the semiconductor industry. Not only that, Taiwan is committed to working with regional actors to ensure regional stability. We are willing to shoulder our share of burden, and we would not take our security partners' cavalry for granted. And our effort doesn't end here. Taiwan is also fully committed to collaborate with its neighbors to prevent armed conflicts in the Taiwan Strait, the East and South China Seas. While we don't seek military confrontation and hopes for peaceful, stable, and beneficial existence with our neighbors, we'll always defend our democracy and way of life. Taiwan's high-tech sector, especially its leading edge in the semiconductor sector, will be a crucial component to create a secure global supply chain that protects critical technologies from exploitation. Besides this, Taiwan has an innovative role to play in high-precision manufacturing, artificial intelligence, 5G applications, renewable energy, biotech, and many other sectors, which can help create more diverse and resilient global supply chains that can withstand interruptions. Moreover, Taiwan's soft power also lies in its experience and capabilities in education, human resource development, public health, medicine, and natural disaster prevention. Our medical facilities are sharing their experience in medical technology and management with countries in the region to improve public health and medical care. At this critical juncture, there are many new opportunities for Taiwan to play a constructive role. Taiwan can also be a crucial force in nurturing a network for the peaceful development and prosperity of our region. Despite the trials and tribulations posed by the pandemic, the last 2 years were also exemplified by warmth, resilience, strength, friendship, and partnership. As Taiwan donated material and provided assistance to the world at the onset of the pandemic, the world also came to Taiwan's aid with life-saving vaccines. I want to take this opportunity to reiterate my deep appreciation to our like-minded friends, such as the United States, Japan, Lithuania, the Czech Republic, and Slovakia, for coming to our aid during such a critical time. The world has changed dramatically due to the outbreak, and the way we live our lives might be forever altered. While extraordinary challenges remain, I see democracies working to safeguard shared values and their institutions and to serve the interests of the international community. And our belief in democracy and freedom has never been stronger. Taiwan's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic and its assistance to and collaboration with countries around the world have demonstrated the crucial role that Taiwan can play and why Taiwan matters. Although we are faced with an arduous journey ahead, we see this as presenting Taiwan with opportunities we have never seen before. Time and again, we all were confronted by great challenges, but we have always been able to triumph by working together and believing in our shared values of freedom and democracy. To conclude, I want to wish you all a successful dialogue. Thank you, Chairman Chen, for the invitation to speak. And lastly, I want to extend an invitation to Ambassador Kraft and all the participants to come to Taiwan when the pandemic recedes, so that you can witness the beauty of Taiwan in person. Thank you very much.
Thanks to Your Excellency, Madam President Tsai. In the meantime, President of the Prospect Foundation, Lai Yizhou, has joined us too. Now, please welcome President Lai to say a few words.
Thank you, everyone, and welcome to the year 2021 凯达格兰Forum. The forum this year when we're facing this situation today, that we are noticing that the pandemic is still raging, and the tension in the South China Sea, in the water surrounding Taiwan proper, in East China Sea, as well as in the border between India and China, is still rising. And those situations basically is facing many of us, that the uncertainty as well as anxiety is rising further. With those in mind, that we believe that those security uncertainty and challenges, they demand answers, and the answers first need through the intellectual dialogue that we are having. And so with those developments, we believe that in today's dialogue, what the major things that we presented to you, for the Quad as well as the maritime security challenges and the economic prospect after the pandemic, those are the questions that demand the answer today. And we assemble a great group of the intellectuals, experts, as well as policy practitioners. And we believe that the dialogue that's going on today will present a fruitful intellectual treat, and I hope that you enjoyed this conversation as much as I do. So thank you very much. Please enjoy this year's凯达格兰Forum dialogue. Thank you.